Hello YouTube, Ellie here from Thankful Flow Yoga. I am here today with another sort of intermediate level practice. We'll be moving quite fluidly through some fun and interesting transitions today, building some energy in the body. So this flow is all about balance. So we will be doing some physical balances today, but also I really want to connect to balance as a whole. So in our practice, in this beautiful practice that we have here in our yoga, balance is such a sort of huge part of this practice, both physically, mentally, emotionally. So thinking about sort of how that plays a role in our lives and connecting to that today. So we are going to start the class standing up, so we'll get straight into it. Just coming into a standing position, so with the feet roughly hip width apart. And you can close off the eyes here, taking a few soft and natural breaths into the body. And thinking about this theme of balance and how connected all the different layers of our being are to this point. So much of life outside of this practice is also about balance. We're always trying to find that balance between work and play and rest. And it's not always easy, especially in this modern world that we're living in. Sometimes finding balance takes a lot of self-discipline. But other times it might come really easily and naturally, and there's no right or wrong. We're not judging anything. Just coming into a place of awareness for what balance as a whole means to you. Often when we're putting the body into physical balances, if our mind is elsewhere or our mind is not in balance, this then can affect being able to stay in the physical balance, which is a nice way to show how connected these two areas are to one another. Often in our poses in class, we're stretching in one way, but strengthening in another way. There might be elements where some of the body's active, but some of the body needs to be passive and needs to let go. Even our breath is all about balance as well. We breathe in our prana, our life force energy into the body, energizing us. We lengthen the spine and grow tall on our inhales, but on our exhales, we try and then release and let go. Relax the muscles. We need both energies. So opening the eyes back up when you're ready. Take a big inhale and sweep the fingertips up to the sky. Lift your ribs away from your hips. And exhale, bring your arms into your cactus position. Shine the heart forwards. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the arms in together. Inhale, open them back up. Exhale, draw the arms in together. And see if you can bring the palms together here and bring the palms into Anjali Mudra and press the palms of the hands into the chest. Inhale, start to bend through the legs, come back into your Utkatasana, come back into your chair pose. So you can step the feet in slightly, squeezing the thighs in together, lifting the belly away from the thighs. Exhale, fold forwards, drop the head. Inhale, start to slowly curl the body up to standing. Peeling the body up one vertebrae at a time. And we're going to work through that warm-up sequence twice more now. So inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, come into cactus position. Draw the arms in together. Draw them back out, shine the heart forwards. Draw them back in together, palms meet. Come to your Anjali Mudra. Inhale, sit the hips back, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, curl the body up to standing, rounded spine, peeling the body up, meeting in Tadasana mountain pose. Once more, inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus. Draw the arms in together. Open them back out to the side. Inhale, draw them back in, palms meet, come to your prayer position. Inhale, sit the hips back, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, drop the head. Inhale, curl the body all the way up to standing. And then we're going to step the left foot behind the right leg. So you can either ground through both feet, or you might be on the toes with the back foot, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And then inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. And with the right hand, take the left wrist. Inhale, make space. Exhale, come into a stretch. Opening through the left side body. Feeling that opening and stretch. And release, come back to neutral, round through the left leg, step the right leg out behind you. Inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. The left hand takes the right wrist. Inhale, make space. Exhale, come into the stretch. Right side body opening. Exhale, release, meeting at the top of your mat, mountain pose. Inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, folding forwards, drop the head. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, find your halfway lift. Exhale, drop the hands down to the mat, step the feet back. Exhale, drop the knees down to modify, lower down onto your front. Inhale, roll the shoulders, peel the chest away from the mat, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, drop the chest back down to the earth. Exhale, lift the hips to the sky, moving back to your downward facing dog. Breathing here. Sending the hips to the sky, reconnecting to your breath. How does the breath feel? Inhale, either step or jump the feet in towards the hands, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, find your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the fingertips up to the sky, reach the crown of your head to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the hands through to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms back up, lifting the ribs away from the hips. Exhale, start to float forwards into your fold. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring the hands back. Either jump or step back. Come through your vinyasa. So either inhaling into an upward facing dog or a cobra. And then exhaling back to downward facing dog. Drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, lift the left foot away from the mat, And bring the left foot through between the hands, reach the fingertips to the sky, find your high lunge, lifting up and out from the waist. Bring the hands through to heart center, and you can use this back leg here to press away from the mat and into your warrior three. Hips are nice and square. Now you can either take your hand to a block here, so either the left hand's coming to the block or it's opening down to the mat, and we're opening this right hip up towards the sky to find your half moon pose. Stay with me. Maybe you can bring the gaze towards the ceiling. Breathing here. And then step the right foot back, so as if you're coming into a warrior two position, but with the feet, but lengthening the legs, and can you find your Trikonasana, your triangle pose? So reaching the right fingertips up towards the sky. See if you can make this active, so having the left fingertips hovering away from the mat, really using that strength in the side body and the core. And then taking a little bit of softness back into this front leg, window wipe the arms around and find right legs reaching up towards the ceiling, opening through the hips, drawing the forehead towards the left shin. And then walk the hands away slightly from that left foot. See if you can find a little bit of a lift here. And then bend through your right leg. An option, you can either be working here with your standing split here still, or you're bringing your right hand, seeing if you can find the right foot or the ankle and pressing the hand into the foot into the hand. This is quite a strong place to be, lots of balance. Breathing here. From here, releasing the foot. Bring both hands back down to the mat. Step your right foot back. Meet back in a plank position and Vinyasa. Inhaling into upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling back to downward facing dog. Take a releasing breath. So taking a releasing breath here, inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. This time, lifting the right foot away from the mat, step the right foot through between the hands. Inhale, reach the fingertips to the sky, find your high lunge, lifting up and out from the waist. Exhale, bring the hands through to heart center. Press forwards into this right leg. See if you can find your warrior two position, warrior three position. Breathing here, hips are square. And then start to bring this right hand either down to the ground or to a block, opening up into your half moon pose. From here, taking some softness in that foot back and find your Trikonasana. So feet are in this warrior two position and we're lengthening both legs coming into our triangle pose, hovering the right hand away from the mat, staying active through the side body and the core. And starting to take a little bit of softness in the right leg. Moving into your standing split, so bringing the hands down, lifting the left leg to the sky. Walking the hands in, maybe the forehead's coming towards this right shin. Breathing here. Inhale, can you walk the hands forward slightly, find a heart lift. And then maybe starting to ground through the right hand. See if you can bend this left leg in. And then playing with bringing the left hand to the right foot or ankle, seeing if you can find an opening here, pressing the foot into the hand into the foot, and just have some fun with it. If you're falling all over the place, then that's okay. All part of the practice. And releasing the hand from the foot. Start to step the left foot back. Then bring the right foot back as well, finding your plank position. Inhale, come through into an upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Take another releasing breath here. Keep lifting the hips to the sky. And finishing our sun salutation, either jump or walk the feet in towards the hands. Lift the chest, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, bring them through to heart center. Take a moment of grounding here. Press the hands into the chest. Reconnect to your breathing. Probably starting to feel warmth in the body. Seeing if your breath's got faster or slower. Just having some awareness. Then we're going to start to bend through this left leg and hook the right foot onto the left thigh and open your right knee out to the side and then bend and sit down into this Utkatasana position, but with the leg in almost pigeon. So getting a really deep stretch here through that right glute and the right hip space. Now from here, can you start to lengthen through the left leg, unhook the right leg, and push this right leg out behind, finding your warrior three. Again, if you need to add in a couple of steps into this transition, then you absolutely can. Just meet in the warrior three. From here, step the right foot back, find your high lunge. Lifting up and out from the waist. Opening out into a wide leg position now, point the toes forwards. Hands come to the hips. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold down into your Prasarita Palatinasana. The hands are coming down to the ground. You can always take the peace fingers to the big toes and bend through the palms, drawing the head down to the mat or in that direction. If you're higher up, then work with your breath there. Release the hands from the feet, bring them back to the hips. Inhale, slowly start to lift the chest, making your way back up to neutral. And then we're gonna pivot around, step the feet in together into a Tadasana, coming into the other side now. So bending, starting to bend through the legs. And then this time the left foot hooks onto the right thigh as we bend through the right leg and find this almost pigeon variation of Utkatasana. Reach the hands towards the ears, breathing here. From here, can you start to unhook the leg, Lengthening through the right leg, press that left leg out behind for warrior 3. You can have your hands on blocks here. You can add in a couple of little steps to get here if you need to. Listening to your body. Then taking a really big step back with this left foot, come into your high lunge. On your inhales, lifting up and out from the waist. Opening back out to your Prasarita position, toes pointing forwards, or you can pigeon toe the feet slightly. Inhale, lift your ribs away from your hips, make space. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold forwards. Taking the peace fingers around the big toes, if that is in your practice. Bring the hands back to the hips. Inhale, lift the chest, keep the spine lengthened. Slowly make your way back up to center. Pivot forwards towards the top of your mat and step the feet in together. Back to our Tadasana mountain pose. Well done. And then either keeping the feet grounded or you can come up on your toes. Have the hands in Anjali Mudra. Start to slowly bend through the legs and lower the hips down towards the mat. When you're ready, sitting the hips down. Bring the left leg out in front and bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh and let the right knee drop out to the side. And you could always take a block underneath this right thigh if you need to. Inhale here, lengthen the spine, Janushasana. Exhale, start to fold forwards, leading with the chest bone. Keeping the spine long, folding over this left leg. Also opening through the right hip. Inhale, start to come back up from the fold. Switch the legs over, so right leg out in front, sole of the left foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. Again, if you want to take a block under the left thigh, you absolutely can. Starting with a neutral spine, inhale, reach the crown of your head to the ceiling. Exhale, fold forwards over the right leg. Keep leading with the chest. Moving with your breath. Imagine drawing the energy in on your inhales and then on your exhale, releasing, letting go, relaxing as much as you can. Inhale, start to move back to a neutral position with the spine. Release both legs, take a little shake out, and then come back into a seated position on your mat, comfortable seated position. Either have the legs crossed or out in front, and close off the eyes as we draw towards the end of the practice. And I want you to take a big shoulder roll here and let the shoulder blades run down your back. Dropping the chin down towards the chest. Really nice way to calm the mind. And take a few soft, natural breaths here. Notice how the body feels. Quite often, a lot of the flows where we have a lot of balance and strong transitions can often bring up lots of different reactions, physically, mentally, emotionally. So just checking in with whatever's there, a place of acceptance and non-judgment. Having some gratitude for yourself for showing up for this practice today. And lifting the head back up. Slowly opening the eyes, but as always, if you have longer to stay in a Shavasana or meditation, then please do. I definitely recommend that. Thank you for joining me for this quick flow today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm offering a free trial of my membership for the month of May. So this is access to my on-demand videos. There's lots of longer flows on there as well, but also shorter flows and a lot more in-depth knowledge about yoga philosophy, the chakras, guided meditations. So do comment below or get in touch if you would like to take up that free trial this month. Or do take a look at my website, the link's below, to see what else I offer. And I can't wait to see you for another practice soon. Bye bye.